Hello everybody, welcome to Everest Coaching Institute. Today we will discuss class 12th economics. Chapter name is Strategy of Industrial Growth. ये जो हमारी सीरीज चल रही है वो हम वही आगे कंटिन्यू करेंगे. तो चलो देखते हैं आज क्या करते हैं. बेटा अभी तक हमने इस चैप्टर में डिस्कस किया है इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर. इंडस्ट्री की इम्पोर्टेंस क्या है इंडियन इकोनॉमी के लिए. ठीक है, वो हम सारी डिटेल में डिस्कस कर चुके हैं. अब हम देखेंगे कि हमने व्हाट आर द फैक्टर्स विच नेसेसिटेट डायरेक्ट पार्टिसिपेशन ऑफ द पब्लिक सेक्टर इन इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट. मतलब ये कौन से फैक्टर्स मोटिवेट करते हैं गवर्नमेंट को, इंडिया में गवर्नमेंट को, कि वो इंडस्ट्रियल डेवलपमेंट में पार्टिसिपेट करे, डायरेक्टली पार्टिसिपेट करे. हमने इम्पोर्टेंस उसकी पढ़ी है तो उससे काफ़ी तो हमें ओवरव्यू आप लोगों को पता चल गया, पर ये फिर भी इसको डिटेल में आगे डिस्कस करते हैं. Various factors responsible are lack of capital, low inducement to invest, growth with social justice, promote import substitution and development of backward areas. बेटा ये हमारे मेन 5 पॉइंट्स हैं जो नेसेसिटेट करते हैं गवर्नमेंट को कि वो डायरेक्टली पार्टिसिपेट करे इन द growth of in the growth of industries. Yeah, you can say for industrial development of the country. ठीक है, तो ये जो पॉइंट्स अब हम डिटेल में आगे डिस्कस कर. लैक ऑफ कैपिटल. लैक ऑफ कैपिटल देखो हमने बेसिकली इसमें जो इंडियन इंडस्ट्रियल ग्रोथ की स्ट्रेटजी हम 1947 से 1990 तक की डिस्कस कर रहे हैं. तो 1947 में इंडिया गॉट इंडिपेंडेंस. ओके, एट द टाइम ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस इंडियाज इकोनॉमिक हेल्थ वाज वेरी वीक. ओके, सो एज यू नो कि इंडियन व्हेन इकोनॉमिक हेल्थ वाज वेरी वीक, इंडस्ट्रियल सेक्टर वाज टोटली रूइंड. मतलब लार्ज स्केल इंडस्ट्रीज़ की तो बात ही नहीं करो, जो हैंडीक्राफ्ट इंडस्ट्री, स्मॉल इंडस्ट्रीज थी, वो सारी हमारी ब्रिटिशर्स ने रूइन कर दी थी. सो व्हाट हैपन्स, द मेन बर्डन वाज ऑन द एग्रीकल्चरल सेक्टर. Now, in various plans, steps were taken to boost the industrial sector of the economy. Now, when we want to boost the industrial sector, or you can say when you want to boost any sector of an economy, in that case you need a lot of capital. Lot of capital investment is required. So, in industrial development, large amount of capital expenditure is required. Now when India was at the time of independence, India was a backward and stagnant economy. So it was most majority of the population was living in poverty. It was very difficult for them to have 2 meals a day, and agriculture was a main occupation of livelihood, and in that case agriculture was also for subsistence farming and not for commercial purpose. ठीक है, सो ऐसा नहीं है एट द टाइम ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस मतलब ऑल वर लिविंग इन पॉवर्टी, बट देयर वाज मनी इन फ्यू हैंड्स. राइट नाउ एट द टाइम ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस, Tata and Birla were the established industrial houses in India at the time of independence. At that time, when Tata and Birla, they had a lot of money with them, but they cannot do each and everything to boost the industrial sector for the economy as a whole. When only 2 houses were established, then it was not possible for them to have lot of investment, capital investment in industrial sector for the growth of the country. Now it is practically it is not possible. It was not possible. So that at that time, the government of India, the government of India observed itself, and it's think there is a need to direct participate in the industrial development of the country. So at that time government started participating in the industrial growth of the country, because it was essential for the government to achieve industrial growth through the public sector undertaking, so as to improve the economic health of the economy. Right, and when the government will participate in the growth process of the country. The both motives will be attained, social welfare as well as the profit motive. But if it is in the hands of the private enterprises, then only one motive will be achieved, that is the profit motive, right? So to fulfill the need of capital investment, Government of India find it feasible to have direct participation of the government in the industrial ग्रोथ ऑफ द इकोनॉमी. ठीक है, तो ये था हमारा लैक ऑफ कैपिटल. नेक्स्ट कम्स लो इंड्यूसमेंट टू इन्वेस्टमेंट. लो इंड्यूसमेंट टू इन्वेस्टमेंट, बेटा ये मैंने आपको ना एक फ्लो चार्ट की टाइप एक मैंने आपको नीचे बना के दिखाया. तो इसको जब आप देखोगे, दिस इज सेल्फ एक्सप्लेनेटरी, आप अपने आप भी समझ पाओगे. सो फिर भी मैं आपको बता देती हूँ. अब ये देखो, ये फर्स्ट है लो इनकम. मैं सिर्फ पहले यही बता रही हूँ आपको. पहले हमारी लो इनकम थी इंडियन की, उसके कारण लो इनकम के कारण लो डिमांड हुई, लो डिमांड के कारण लो साइज ऑफ मार्केट हुआ, लो साइज ऑफ मार्केट के कारण लो इंड्यूसमेंट टू इन्वेस्ट एंड लो इन्वेस्टमेंट हुई, फिर लो इनकम हुई. यही हमारा साइकिल चलता रहा. अब ये देखो, एट द टाइम ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस व्हाट हैपन्स, मैंने आपको पहले बताया, यू हैव स्टडीड इट अ लॉट इन योर प्रीवियस चैप्टर्स, दैट इन इंडिया people were having a very low income. Being low income with them, when they have low purchasing power, then obviously the demand for goods and services will be low. If you have more income, then you will demand more goods and services, and when you have low income, then you will demand less goods and services. So low income leads to low demand, right? And when there is low demand for goods, obviously the size of the market will be low, because once if you I am just giving you an example. If the demand for the market is for demand for a particular commodity is 10,000 units, then obviously the market will be for that good will be of that size, bigger size. And if the demand of the commodity is 1,000 units, obviously there will be difference in the size of market. Okay, so low income leads to low demand, and low demand leads to low size of market. When there is low size of market, when there are no customers to buy the products, obviously then the private entrepreneurs will have less inducement to invest in that product. Why they will invest? They will invest only if there is demand for that product, and they will have good profits, right? So this low inducement, there is low inducement to invest. When people are not motivated to invest in that venture, obviously there will be low investment. When there is low investment, when the investment is low, the overall income will be low. When investment is low, the production capacity is low, goods and services produced are low, and there is less income. The employment opportunities will be low. Obviously there will be low income in the market. So this process goes on and on and on. This is a continuous process. So this, to overcome this problem, government decided to participate in the industrial growth of the country. Okay? Now comes next. Is growth with social justice. Now growth with social justice, government of any economy, not only of India but of all other nations, everybody wants that their economy should grow, but social justice should be there. It should not be there that there is no fairness and equity across the society. They want each and every individual should have the social equality and social justice. There should be no biasness, and there should be proper fairness in the economy. So to promote fairness and equity across many aspects of the society, government decided to participate, and direct participation of the government was required to ensure investment. मैंने अभी आपको जो डिस्कस किया, इन्वेस्टमेंट वो किसकी क्यों होनी थी, वो हमारी इसीलिए होनी थी. गवर्नमेंट ने कहा कि उनको इन्वेस्ट करना चाहिए. क्यों करना चाहिए आगे देखते हैं. in order to generate employment with the aim to provide welfare and not only profits. ठीक है. So government decided कि हमें जो है ये शुड नहीं आएगा. सो गवर्नमेंट डिसाइडेड कि हम लोगों को जो है वो पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे. अगर हम डायरेक्टली पार्टिसिपेट करेंगे गवर्नमेंट industrial development में, then it will lead to it will provide more social welfare in the economy and not only profit. Means both the motives of the government will be achieved. Government where the economy will progress, at the same time the economy, the people living in the society will be secured about their living, and they will be socially secure, and there will be fairness and social justice across the economy. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट कम्स प्रमोट इम्पोर्ट सब्सटीट्यूशन. प्रमोट इम्पोर्ट सब्सटीट्यूशन में क्या है, देखिए बेटा, एट द टाइम ऑफ इंडिपेंडेंस इंडियन इकोनॉमिक हेल्थ वाज सच दैट वी वर बेसिकली एक्सपोर्टर ऑफ raw materials and the primary goods, and we were the importer of the finished goods, and basically from Britain, right? So India decided we are wasting, and no doubt at that time the exports were surplus than imports. There were huge exports. They were favorable, foreign trade. Exports were more than the imports, and we were earning more. But we are getting more than we are paying. But at that time, goods from the Britain were expensive, and as the economic health of the India was very poor. But so during various plans, Indian government decided to manufacture the goods which we are to import from the other countries. When they decided to manufacture the goods which we have to depend upon the other country, the other nations or other countries, especially Britain, so that should be produced indigenously. When these goods are to be produced indigenously, then obviously government has to take steps to boost the industrial sector of the economy, so that those goods which we are importing from other nations, then we should be in the position to produce these goods in our country, so that profits are earned, our foreign exchange is saved, and economic health of the economy is improved. राइट, ये था हमारा फोर्थ इम्पोर्ट सब्सटीट्यूशन. नेक्स्ट आ गया डेवलपमेंट ऑफ बैकवर्ड एरियाज. अब ये डेवलपमेंट ऑफ बैकवर्ड एरियाज में, अब देखो, अब इंडिया में अभी भी ये हमारी हेल्थ है, इंडियन इकोनॉमी की ये हेल्थ है कि बैकवर्ड एरियाज अभी भी काफ़ी है. बट इंडिया हैज़ टेकन मेनी स्टेप्स टू रिमूव रीजनल डिस्पैरिटी, ताकि हमारी कोई बैकवर्ड एरिया हमारा ना रहे. तो इसलिए टू इंश्योर द ऑल राउंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ द इकोनॉमी, व्हाट इंडियन गवर्नमेंट डिसाइडेड ड्यूरिंग वेरियस प्लान्स टू boost the industrial sector. When the industrial sector will be boosted, then education facilities will be improved, infrastructure facilities will be improved, employment will be generated, and poverty will be reduced. So private entrepreneurs have only one motive, that is to earn profits. They want to earn more and more of profits, and they always try to start the business in the developed areas. प्राइवेट एंटरप्रेन्योर्स हमेशा यही चाहते हैं कि वो जो है अपना बिजनेस डेवलप्ड एरियाज़ में शुरू करें. क्यों डेवलप्ड एरियाज़ में वो करना शुरू करते हैं? बिकॉज डेवलप्ड एरियाज़ में अगर वो काम शुरू करेंगे, देयर दे कैन जनरेट मोर प्रॉफिट्स, एज ऑल द फैसिलिटीज़ आर ऑलरेडी देयर. बट इफ़ दे आर so government took steps to boost the industrial sector in the backward areas, so that all round development is there. If they are setting up the industries in the backward areas, special incentives were given to the entrepreneurs. These were basically given to promote the backward areas, so that people living in that backward areas, they also get employment opportunities, and they also have they can change their outlook, and their standard of living also improves. ठीक है. So this is all about today's video. If you find any difficulty, you are most welcome to give your feedback in the comment box. Thanks for watching.